Hello everyone, my name is Rajesh Rangaswamy. So today we are going to talk about Preventive Health Center. It's like I am practicing in the USA, I am a neurointerventionalist and I started this Indo-States Health in Coimbatore mainly to provide a service. So we are going to start 4 centers: Diagnostic Center, Preventive Health Center, Interventional and Surgical Center, and Stroke and Heart Attack Treatment Center. But the first 2, the Diagnostic and Preventive Health Centers, are coming now. So we are going to talk about Preventive Health Center. So what is prevention? So the prevention is something is very important. So we can, the name itself says you can prevent, so the disease won't come. So there are 4 types of prevention: primary, secondary, tertiary and quaternary. So what is primary? So the primary is like, you do some, something like healthy lifestyle, for example, a good sleep, a good nutrition and exercise and mental health. So with that you can prevent a lot of diseases. That's a preventive. So you will find the videos about this, educational videos in our website. So that's a primary, and then on the prevention. So the next one is a secondary. So even though whatever you do, there is a chance you may get some disease. For example, a breast cancer, it can happen to anyone, even with all the good lifestyle. But if you are able to detect the breast cancer at very early stage, you can cure it. You don't have to go through the whole treatment process. So you can just take that lesion out. So that's the secondary prevention or screening. So that's what we are providing. Like we are providing the individualized screening here. So we'll talk about it later. Then what is tertiary? So the tertiary prevention, which is like symptoms are already manifested. For example, like in heart, right? Like heart attack. So you can do primary, you do exercise, you can do a lot of things, you can prevent it. For the screening, you can detect, you can do the CT angiogram, you can do calcium scoring, and then you can detect the atherosclerosis at the secondary stage, and you can. But what if whatever you do, it's a possibility you may get a heart attack. And if you have a chest pain, you have to immediately come, and within 1 hour in a golden period, you can get the treatment here. So that's the tertiary. But what is quaternary? So that is a little complicated in the sense, sometimes people get a heart attack and then they go and then they don't change their lifestyle, they get again and again, and then finally it might take the life. So that's the quaternary prevention is something you do to prevent the heart attack or whatever it not coming back. So these are the 4 different types of the the prevention. So here in our hospital, like it's available, like because available everywhere, but the specialty here, and we are very focused. So that's why we have started something called a preventive health center, where you can come and you will get an expert at doctors, and then they will look at you individualized, and based on your age and sex and your need, they prescribe what kind of a screening methods. For example, like if you are 50 and you need to know your colon cancer is screening is only needed after 50. And so like that, like for example, if you're a smoker, you smoke 2 packs a day, and if more than 50, then you need a low dose CT scan. So something like that, everyone will have individualized care. For example, heart attack, stroke and cancer are 3 most killers. But for those diseases, we have like advanced screening methods available in our center. So you can get that screening scans, and you get to know about those, and then you get cure out of it. You may think this may be available everywhere, and what is the difference, right? So the difference I feel is the non-profit intention. So God's grace, I'm US, I'm practicing there, I'm a neurointerventionalist, I'm doing well, but the main reason I'm doing this thing is to serve people here. So that's an intention. There is no intention to make money out of it. So that for that reason, so there is a possibility, there will be a, but if you look at it, this environment, the machines and all, like a very advanced machines, it needs the maintenance. It's a lot of money involved in it. So there will be a nominal charge. But what if, for example, the MRI, you may get it in 3,000 here, but what if you don't have anything? So there are some people, like, I believe no one should leave the hospital not getting that service because they don't have money. We have a non-profit called Order. Some few people might have heard about Order, because we did we raised within 48 hours around 1.5 crores COVID time, and we did a lot of oxygen plants in the CMC and ESI. So that we have started here also in India. And if you prove yourself that you are poor, and we can get the money through the Order, and you can get the treatment. And then the other thing, the interesting thing is, the reason I am doing this is because this gives me happiness. So if you are privileged, if you are enough money, and if you feel you're getting this treatment and scans in a state of the art, it's a nominal rate, and if you want the same happiness what I am getting, is you can donate, or you can donate some money or different, if you think it's very low, you can donate to that Order. You can still get the tax benefit. It's a 12A and 80G registered organization, and then we can use that money to someone else. So that's the specialty, and we are talking about non-profit intention. The next thing is international collaboration. So here I'm practicing there, and I have a degree here and a degree in the US. So we have a panel of doctors with the same dual degrees, and the experts here, the very if there is any protocol or international standard, we always collaborate each other and then give you a state of the art treatment. So the international collaboration is the biggest thing in our center. Then healing environment. If you look at it, the hospital always people see as a crowdy and very depressed place. But I want to, if you have something happening with you, you're already depressing. But if you want to come and get it, I want to make sure you get the peace and very silent environment. So that's what we are providing, that healing environment. Then the fourth thing is a digital, like everything is digitalized here, in the sense you can see our logo itself is saying, like a very funny way, someone may think indostates.com means you can go and you have a specific login, an individualized login, like we call it as a my chart. Every information is available, everything is transparent. If you go to somewhere else and it's completely available, go on, you can get that. Then same time you can even download an app, ISH app. So that app will give you the same enough information. You can get an appointment, you can do all the things through the app. So the digital. Then the last but not the least is equality. So what is that? Like equality, so here everyone treated same. There is nothing called VIP and regular rooms, special rooms, and rich person. There's nothing like that. Everyone, you have a money and not having money, the language or country or religion. There is nothing like that. Everyone is treated same. It's like my family member. So please come, and because prevention is very important. Without that, like you face a lot of trouble. So just go to the indostates.com or go to this phone number, call the number, get an appointment and see the doctor. They will give you what advice you need and what screening methods you need. So based on that, and you can live very healthy life. Thank you very much.